I heard it, and then I was like, that sounded a little bit like Jeff Goldblum. Hey everybody, Shawn here with the Technophiles Newscast. Everybody's talking about Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference, which just happened. And there were no major hardware announcements, which shocked quite a few. No hardware announcement at WWDC is like a smartphone without a touchscreen. But there were some really cool stuff at WWDC. It was all just aimed at developers and not consumers. iOS 8 was announced alongside some API changes, and most notably, Apple introduced its own programming language, Swift. iOS 8 has some major changes with it, including widgets added to your notification center, a new Health Kit app, and the ability for apps to now talk to each other, something that iOS has never done in the past. Apple released a language guide the day they announced Swift, but not much has really been said about it yet, as programmers haven't had a chance to really dig into it. Apple's taking a bit of a gamble here, basically saying, hey, we know you've been using this language for like years, if not decades. That's cool and all, but here's a new one, you have to use it. If you look down in the description below, you'll find some great articles that take a more in-depth look at both iOS 8 and Swift from Ars Technica. Google has unveiled the prototype tablet for their super secretive Project Tango. The new prototype tablet is going to be available as a developer's kit, but they're seriously restricting the number that they're going to put out there. Coming in at $1,024, this tablet has some serious technology backing it up, and 3 cameras. One on the front, a 4-megapixel camera on back, and a motion tracking camera. There's also an integrated depth sensor. The whole project is an attempt to create a tablet that has an understanding of depth and space, meaning that it can map out rooms and create 3D images of objects. The whole project is truly unique, and there are already quite a few people who are working with Project Tango, perhaps most notably Epic and Unity, 2 major video game engine creators. One question, Google, why is Google Glass $1,500 and this decked out tablet is only $1,024? I'm just curious, For the first time in quite a while, Microsoft is giving gamers what they want. That isn't a decision fueled by massive gamer backlash alongside terrible policy on their part. Microsoft has given us PC support for the Xbox One controller. One of the biggest disappointments during Xbox One's announcement was that there wasn't going to be support for the One's controller on PC. Which is really weird because so many PC games now expect you to use a controller and that it's going to be a Microsoft controller. It was weird that Microsoft didn't seize the opportunity right away to keep their stranglehold on the PC gamepad market, but it looks like they finally got around to doing it. If you're single, living in the city, and aren't a part of the upper middle class, it's probably a safe bet to say that your apartment is pretty tiny. Trying to stuff all of your things into a studio oftentimes leaves your apartment feeling cluttered, messy, and just not conducive to having company over. MIT feels ya, and so they've developed City Home, a wall that gives you what you need when you need it. The City Home packs your kitchen, living room, dining room, bedroom, all into a single wall, and using gestures you can have the wall transform to fit your needs at the moment. Let's just hope it doesn't malfunction halfway through pulling out your bed. Or if it does, you've at least got a couch that you can sleep on. Scientists have been able to achieve teleportation over 10 feet, and now they're looking to improve it to over 1 kilometer. Now, it's a little bit unfair to say teleportation, as it's the teleportation of data and not objects, but that doesn't make it any less impressive. The whole theory leading up to this is quantum entanglement. When 2 particles are entangled, you can't change one without changing the other. Change the spin on one, and the spin on the other one has to change as well. Using entanglement, scientists were able to transmit a qubit. A qubit is the equivalent of a bit for quantum computers, but qubits can contain more information than regular bits. This is because bits are restricted to being either a 0 or a 1. Nothing more and nothing less. Qubits can exist at 1, 0, and pretty much everything in between. This could be a huge step up towards creating super safe hubs. Because the information doesn't travel, but just shows up at its destination, it can't be intercepted. That is it for the Technophiles Newscast. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share. This video was made by these tenacious Technophiles. As well, you can find us all over the net On Twitter at TechnophilesPod, Facebook, facebook.com/Technophilespodcast, and on our website, Technophilespodcast.com. If you'd like to keep learning about the most exciting tech in the world, you can find us on youtube.com/TechnophilesPod and subscribe. That is it. I'll see you guys next time. Here's some videos you might have missed. As well, if you go to the website, you guys can check out our podcast. And we have a new project coming down the line. I'm really excited because you get to see more of me listing all the things. So check them out, and we'll see you guys hopefully at the website.